Hello you lovely people, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kirsten, this is where I work and craft, and today we're still catching up with Full Deck Challenge, and the prompt is paper doll, and I could be all smart with it, but actually it's taking me 2 hours to get these gel nails, and I've still got 2 acrylics because I had already had 2 broken nails and the woman put acrylics on it, and I can't get these off at all. And I've had to cut all my other nails right down. I cut that one down right down to the quick, and that one as well. So I haven't got time to mess about being smart. So we're just going to go paper dolls. Love these 3. They're maybe a wee bit big. I'm just thinking they could be sitting on the wall. These are the mini paper dolls from Tim Holtz. Oh, she's looking very sore, isn't she? There's the adults standing up. Oh, look, we've got 3 of them here just been confirmed, or first communion or something. No, I don't think so. No. Nope. He's a very dapper chap. He would have been quite good for the jazz thing on. I've used her before, because most of these you've got 2 of. A lot of them are looking, they do look quite sombre, don't they? I'm just going to keep this, as I said, I'm just going to keep this up. Oh, love those 2. Are they going to fit in? Ooh, just, do I mind his hat just being over the top? I don't think I do, you know. I don't think you do, you know. Although, actually, I just remembered I've got a chair in here. So why don't we find one of them that will sit on this chair. Let's see if we can find one that will sit on this chair. Oh, she's sitting down. No, she's dancing. She's dancing a jig there, isn't she? She's not sitting down. Let's see if we can find somebody who's sitting down that can sit on it, because not all the ones that are sitting down. See, she's sitting down, but she doesn't have a chair. We could sit her on that chair, but that doesn't look right. He's sitting down. Very manly sit down there. He'd be better on a wall or something, sitting down like that. See, can I get both of them on there? Nope. Can I get both of them on there? Oh, almost, but nope. These are actually about the right size. Just a case of whether I've got one that's going to sit. Oh, look at her with her wee dolly, being all sad. I might use her if I can't find somebody to sit on this chair. You could separate these 2 if one of them would sit on the chair. So a wee bit too. Ooh, she works because she can even put her hand on that arm. Ooh, shall we do her? I'm going to have to do her round that way though. A lot of these Victorian photographs had the women kind of perched on the edge of the chair. So that actually works really quite well. Let's do that. Let's do that. So what I want behind there is, well, I'm supposed to be collaging behind there. I'm supposed to do my mini collage. My mini collage behind there. There's hundreds of these dolls in this pack. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get round to using even half of them. If anybody would like me to shove some of these in an envelope and send them to them, then just let me know down below, and I'll just take out a random, I don't know how many are in the packet in the first place. Does it tell me that? But I'll take out a random kind of 20, 30 and just shove them in the, doesn't even tell me how many there was in the first place, does it? Hundreds. Right, So if you'd like some, let me know and I'll send you some. Oh, there's a bit of wallpaper, and that is actually a genuine bit of wallpaper. And that looks very fitting for that, doesn't it? Oh yes. But it's not very, that's more than not collaging at all. So let us put in, I just had a thought then, we could put in a dado underneath. Well, we don't really want the dado behind that, that's not going to. We could put the floor in. Let's put a bit of floor in. Put a bit of floor in. Is that? That's not enough for the bit of floor. Well, it would be if we went in the corner. Oh, I could do it in the corner like that, so that's going in the corner. Right. Let's. So if that's like going into the corner, and the chair's kind of sitting a bit in the corner. What else do I have? Have we got anything else that might be something to use? Let me see. Cup of tea is too big. Cup of tea would have been nice for her to have a cup of tea beside her. But that's a bit... Oh look, I could put this clock on the wall. I didn't cut that clock out very well actually though, did I? Does that matter? Doesn't really, does it? I could take, oh there's a different clock. I could have that clock on the wall. Yeah, let's go for that one on the wall. We'll cut that out. We'll put that on the wall. I was going to say, oh, there's a barometer. If we put a barometer on the wall instead, that's more in keeping, isn't it? So, I don't think I'm going to bother with the, I don't know. It's just that the chair then disappears a bit into it. Oh, but I could darken this down, couldn't I? Right, let's go. Let's start with right. A bit of this, a bit of glue. Don't need to do it the whole way up. Stick that on here. Oops, just moved it. Well, let's just put the glue the whole way up, and then we'll put the okay, that's not going to come on there. Let's put this the whole way up, and then what we can do is we can put the wallpaper on as well. I am aware as I'm doing this that this isn't really collage, but, and the full deck challenge is supposed to start with a mini collage, but lots of people aren't doing it that way, so I'm not going to get myself in a twist about it not being collage. The rest of them have been proper collage. Right, let's put that down. Right, and let's cut that out. Right, what I want to do is I want to knock this back a bit with some, oh, burnt sienna will do the trick. Lovely. Just make the wall a bit, the wood a bit darker. Bit of burnt sienna. And I've lost me, oh, there's a bit of cotton wool. Hopefully that hasn't dried in yet. There we go. And of course, if I had done this, well, it has dried in a bit, hasn't it? I've got a wee dot, but that's okay because the chair will hide that. Just put another wee bit in. And this is just watercolour ink. You can use anything, and I'm not bothered about that but being put on there because I'm just going to make myself a skirting board as well, and the skirting board will be whited. There we go. Right. Now, this is a bit of skirting board now. Only skirting board would be the other grain, wouldn't it? So let's actually do that. Let's make it the other grain. So it would be there. So let's go up there and take that along there. So the skirting board would run along the long bit of grain because it would be taken from up the tree to get a long bit. How's that? How does that fit? It's slightly too long, which is okay. You can just probably too wide as well, really. Let's just trim this bit off. In fact, let's not bother trimming it off. We can trim it off once it's done. Let's just make it narrower. There we go. And we'll just use some, same as the watercolour ink, only this is the bleed proof white, which is fabulous. This is a new bottle because it needs a new bottle. I thought for a minute I wasn't going to be able to get that opened. In fact, I can open that. It's wonderful. Right, just dump that in there. Just run that along. This is probably a better size actually now I see it. And maybe we'll just leave this the paler rather than having it painted white at all. That's better. Just put that on there. Yep. Right, put that in the bin, put that in the bin. Oh, that's my eyes from Jodie Lewis's washi tape that was on the parcel, the envelope she sent me for the napkin swap. Right, there's my Tombow. Right, let's get this down here. I was trying to do this quick and it's just ended up being, doesn't matter how quick you try and do these things, something always makes them take longer than they meant that you thought they were going to take. Right, there we go. I'll trim that off in a wee minute. Let's put her on the chair before we, I think I might ink round her, but I don't have my ink, so I'm not going to ink round. Oh yes, I've got some, got some walnut stain on this, didn't I? Ended up with, yeah, just ink around her to get that white edges off her. There we go. I think the chair, don't ask me where the chair came from, I don't know, but it's another kind of chippy bit, so it might have come in a I'm going to put that over that side a bit. Patch her, that needs to go up a wee bit higher. Patch her on it, like so. I think I'm going to stick her on the chair first. Right, let's get this on the card. Now you see, if I could just name my bit of image that I wanted and it magically appeared, I would now be asking for an aspidistra on a plant stand, but that ain't going to happen. Let's just trim this bit off here. So instead we're going to use this barometer, which is actually too big, far too big. Why did you think that that was going to be suitable, Kirsten? Oh, actually, I think this is Creep on June bits. I'm saying Creep on June. The kit's now out. It doesn't matter if you see me rummaging in this. I did small versions of these as well as the bigger versions. So where's the small version of that clock? Where is it? Oh, I could put that. Oh, that's a mantle clock, so that's not going to work. But that's a picture. I could put that picture on the wall, couldn't I? Oh, I could do that. Where's the clock? Where's the moon? There's the clock. The clock's still going to be too big, isn't it? But I quite like the picture on the wall. That works. Right, I'm going to put that picture on the wall. Did you gather that? I keep on saying, if I keep on saying it, do you think I'll actually convince myself that I am? And I just have a feeling I want to put a bat on, but I'm not going to. Yes, this is the Creep on June stuff, which starts on the 1st of June, and I don't know if I'm going to be ready for it or not, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, should we put that there? Do feel this bit here is kind of empty looking as well, but at the same time I don't know if I want to put anything else in there. What might I put in there? I'm back to wanting my aspidistra again, aren't I? Got a feeling I did another one of these as a little scene like this kind of idea, but never mind. See, or even something like that might look like a kind of curtain. Ooh, shame I've already put that on, because that might be, see, that's like a pelmet, isn't it? And then we could have a red velvet curtain or something hanging down there. I don't think I've got a bit of red velvet, but what do I have? I've got anything that's going to act like a Victorian type curtain. All too modern. All too modern, even though some of it's pretending to be vintage, it's too modern. Oh, now could that might work. A bit of that might work. I've got short silk somewhere, but it's in. Oh, there's a bit of short silk. It's not. Oh, should we have a grey short silk curtain? Maybe. I've got what I know is red. I've got. Oh, there's a bit of brown. Oh, that's the one. That's the one that's kind of plummy rather than brown, isn't it? That's the bit. It's a bit of velvety, which is what I was looking for. So what I want to do is, it needs to be folded over that way for him. Right, so that's that. Put that on there. And I know it's not very nice. It's, you know, it's ugly, but it's all right. It's just over the back. It's to have it neat on the front. I've got to take it over the back like that. And then let's put this pelmet on here. Yes. Right, I want the pelmet to be a neater thing rather than finishing there. Let's cut the pelmet through those ones, I think. That's neater, isn't it? We're just going to take the one bit of it. Let's cut that through there. It's just a wee bit too tall, I think. Let's just cut it off like that. Oh yes, very Victorian pelmet. Right, and we need some of this on here. Oh, do we want it that darker side? That side seems darker than that side, doesn't it? Yeah, right. Now, probably would have had a tie back, wouldn't it? And I've not put a tie back on it. Do you know what? It's going to survive without having a tie back on it because it's closed. It's a closed curtain, which is why it's not all frilly as well. Oh gosh, it's pleats in that I was going to try and do, and then thought, you're never going to manage to get pleats in that curtain. Don't be silly. Oh, go in there. Right. Okay. Are we there? Do we think that's... Well, right, this is Full Deck Challenge 3 prompt paper doll. And I've no idea what the next prompt is. I've got a feeling I might have missed one. Have I missed one and jumped straight to paper doll and there should have been one before paper doll? I'm not sure. Because, 27th today. Because I can't think what it should be. Paper doll. What was the other prompt I missed? There's another prompt coming out. This is Wednesday. This will be posted out for Thursday. There'll be another post comes out for Thursday, and I know I've still got another one to do. Oh, it was puzzle piece or something, wasn't it? Puzzle? Is it just puzzle? So I've got puzzle to do still for Full Deck Challenge, and there'll be, which I'm going to try and get that one done and posted for Friday, and then Thursdays I'll get done at some point for next week. But for now, this is my Full Deck Challenge paper doll. Thank you so much for watching. You take care. Bye. Bye for now. Keep crafting. This is the following morning. I was editing while I was having my breakfast so I could post it out to you. And I got to the end of it. I said, the bit you've just seen, bye. This is my full deck challenge. And I'm going, where's the constant? Where's the carry forward? So I need to put my card on it. And I'm thinking, what I might do is I might use a picture card so that I can use it as kind of almost like another painting on the wall kind of idea. Maybe it should be a black one, black picture card. The black one will look more, there we go. It's a jack of clubs. So it's almost like another picture on the wall. Needs to be knocked back a bit, I think. And my carry forward. Now last one I did was the paper weaving, wasn't it? So what have I got from the paper weaving? Did I not keep my paper weaving? The bits left over from my paper weaving, I didn't. So we've got paper weaving, we've got the stamp. So we'd already carried forward sandpaper and we carried forward it again. We've used a stamp on the back and we used the paper weaving. And I've not kept any of the paper weaving. And we used the bird. We can't use the bird again. I do have another one of the bird, but we can't really use this again. Can I find any bits of my paper weaving, or did that all go out? That all went out in the recycling yesterday. So I've not got any of that. So does that mean I've got to use another bit of... I've still got a bit of sandpaper. Why would I use a bit of sandpaper? Oh, I know what I could do. I could use... Because sometimes it's very tenuous what people are using as their carry forwards. So I can be tenuous with my carry forwards today because I've been very good with them up to now. Peanut brittle, which was the colour I used to stamp those images behind. And let's just put some peanut brittle on. Because the one thing I did think when I was watching it earlier was, why didn't you colour that helmet, Kirsten? So let's just take it, put a bit of colour on there. Nope, a bit of colour on the top of it so that we've got so that it's yeah, so I've carried forward something basically. Didn't really need it, but then that just makes the helmet look like this is a kind of tassely bit hanging down from it, which sometimes it doesn't, but that's fine. And we also need to knock this back, so why don't we knock this back with another wee picture on the wall, because they used to love the pictures, lots of pictures on the walls. Must admit I like it less now. Here we are, the finished card for Full Deck Challenge. The prompt being paper doll, my constant being my card, my carry forward being the ink on to darken the pelmet and darken the frame round the card. Thank you. Bye.